Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into something special. 15 relationship tips that could have saved you a whole lot of trouble if you'd known them earlier. Love is awesome, but let's be real, it's also confusing sometimes, right? Well, worry not because we've got your back. In this video, we're spilling the beans on some game-changing relationship advice that'll make your love life smoother than ever. Whether you're in a brand new romance or you've been together for ages. These tips are like little nuggets of wisdom to help you navigate the ups and downs of love. From better communication to spicing up your intimacy, we've got it all covered. So buckle up and get ready to level up your relationship game. Let's dive into 15 relationship advices you wish you knew sooner. Because who doesn't want a happier, healthier love life? Let's go. Starting off with our first piece of advice, communication. Communication is key in any relationship. If we think of a relationship as a building, then communication is the cornerstone that holds it all together. It's more than just talking or conveying information. It's about expressing your thoughts, feelings, needs, and desires in an open and honest way. But remember, it's not just about what you say, it's also about how you say it. Respect is the guiding principle here. Honoring your partner's feelings, even when you disagree, lays the groundwork for mutual respect. It's okay to have different opinions. That's what makes us unique. But expressing those differences respectfully creates an environment where both parties feel heard and valued. Whether you're discussing the latest movie or negotiating who does the dishes, communicating clearly and respectfully makes the difference. And that's the secret sauce to a thriving relationship. Relationship thrives when there is clear, respectful communication. Moving on to our second advice, listen actively. The beauty of a relationship lies not just in speaking your heart out, but also in lending an attentive ear to your partner. Listening actively is an art, a skill that requires effort and patience. It's more than just hearing the words your partner says. It's about understanding their feelings, their thoughts, and their perspective. It's about providing a safe space for them to express themselves without fear of interruption or judgment. It's about showing empathy and making them feel valued. When you listen actively, you're not just waiting for your turn to speak. Rather, you're fully engaged in what your partner is saying. You're trying to comprehend their emotions, their fears, their dreams, and their hopes. And in doing so, you're cultivating a deeper connection with them. Listening is not merely hearing, it's understanding and empathizing. Next up, our third advice, compromise. Just as a dance requires both partners to move in sync, relationships thrive on the rhythm of give and take. It's not about winning or losing, but about finding a middle ground where both parties feel valued and heard. Compromise doesn't mean giving up on your needs or desires, but rather, it's about understanding your partner's perspective and making an effort to accommodate it. It's about meeting halfway, where the journey is fueled by respect and empathy. It's about making decisions that foster harmony and balance, even when it's tough. The willingness to compromise reflects the strength of your commitment. It's a testament to your readiness to navigate the choppy waters of conflict together. So, embrace compromise, for it's the bridge that connects two hearts, keeping them in sync, even amidst the ebb and flow of life's challenges. A relationship is a two-way street, and compromise helps keep the traffic flowing smoothly. On to our fourth advice, respect boundaries. Now, imagine walking into a garden with a "do not step on the grass" sign. You'd avoid stepping on the grass, right? That's respecting boundaries. In relationships, boundaries are those invisible "do not step on the grass" signs. They're the silent protectors of our personal space, our comfort, and our peace of mind. They vary from person to person and can be about anything: time, space, energy, or even emotions. Respecting each other's boundaries is essential to avoid misunderstandings and conflicts. It's about understanding and acknowledging that your partner has their own needs and preferences, and that's perfectly okay. It's not about setting restrictions, but about fostering respect and trust. The key is to discuss and establish these boundaries early on in the relationship. It's about communication, understanding, and mutual respect. Boundaries, when respected, serve as protective barriers, not restrictive walls. To the fifth advice, maintain independence. It's easy to get absorbed into the world of us and we when you're in a relationship. However, it's equally important to remember the I and me. Why is that, you may ask? Maintaining your individuality is crucial for a healthy relationship. It's about pursuing your personal interests, hobbies, or even just spending some time with yourself. This not only gives you a sense of self, but also brings a fresh perspective into the relationship. Imagine two trees growing side by side. If they merge too much, they might suffocate each other's growth. But if they maintain their individual space while growing together, they'll create a beautiful canopy. Similarly, in relationships, maintaining your individuality allows you to bring your unique essence into the mix, enriching the bond you share. In a relationship, being two wholes makes a stronger union than being two halves. Moving on to our sixth advice, show appreciation. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, and sometimes we overlook the small yet significant actions our partners do for us. These could be as simple as making a cup of coffee in the morning, or as thoughtful as planning a surprise date. The importance of expressing gratitude for these acts cannot be overstressed. It's not just about saying thank you, it's about acknowledging their effort and letting them know that you see and appreciate what they're doing. It makes them feel valued, loved, and motivates them to keep doing their best. Remember, it's the small things that make the biggest difference. So, don't hold back. Show your appreciation openly and frequently. A heartfelt thank you, a warm smile, or a simple nod of acknowledgement can mean the world to them. A little appreciation goes a long way in strengthening bonds. Next, our seventh advice, be supportive. A relationship, like a tree, grows healthy and strong when nurtured with the right elements. One such vital element is unwavering support. Being supportive is not about simply nodding in agreement or cheering from the sidelines. It's about being present, both physically and emotionally, during the peaks and troughs of your partner's life. When your partner shares their dreams and aspirations, listen with intent. Encourage them to chase their goals and be their cheerleader. But remember, support isn't just for the good times. When the going gets tough, that's when your partner needs your support the most. Stand by them, offer a shoulder to lean on, and assure them that they're not alone in their struggles. Being supportive strengthens the bond you share, and it reassures your partner of your commitment and dedication to the relationship. Support is the strongest pillar upon which a relationship stands. Halfway there, our eighth advice, practice empathy. Imagine slipping into your partner's shoes, seeing the world through their eyes, feeling what they feel. This is the essence of empathy. It's not just about understanding your partner's point of view. It's about experiencing their emotions as your own. Consider this scenario. Your partner comes home after a stressful day, looking drained. Instead of brushing it off, you empathize. You imagine the weight of their stress. You feel their exhaustion. This understanding prompts you to offer comfort, perhaps a warm hug or a listening ear. Empathy is a powerful tool that strengthens emotional bonds. It builds a bridge of understanding and compassion between you and your partner. It fosters deeper emotional connection, making your relationship resilient and enriched. Empathy is not about losing yourself in your partner's emotions, but about understanding them better. So, practice empathy and watch your relationship flourish. When you empathize, you connect on a deeper emotional level. On to our ninth advice, Manage conflict constructively. Disagreements are as natural as the changing of the seasons. It's not about avoiding them, but about how you handle them that truly matters. Conflicts are inevitable in relationships, but when a conflict arises, instead of allowing your emotions to take the driver's seat, take a deep breath and approach the situation calmly. We are not on a battlefield, remember. So instead of pointing fingers, concentrate on the problem at hand. Try to understand the other person's perspective and communicate your own thoughts and feelings in a respectful and considerate manner. The goal here isn't to win an argument, but to find a solution that respects both parties' needs and wants. Because in the end, it's not about who's right, but what's right. Remember, a constructive conflict can lead to deeper understanding, stronger connection, and ultimately, a healthier relationship. Our 10th advice, prioritize quality time. In the rush of life, with to-do lists that seem endless, it's easy to let the days blend into weeks and weeks into months. But amidst all this hustle and bustle, it's vital to remember to prioritize quality time with your significant other. Set aside moments where you can disconnect from the world and simply enjoy each other's company. This could be a scheduled date night, a quiet walk in the park, or simply cuddling up with a movie at home. This uninterrupted time together allows you both to reconnect, to rekindle that spark, to listen, to understand, and to appreciate each other more deeply. It's in these moments that you build memories, share laughter, and communicate on a deeper level. While money can buy many things, it can't buy time. And in a relationship, quality time isn't just time spent, it's time invested. Quality time is the best gift you can give each other. Coming up next, our 11th advice, be honest and transparent. Honesty and transparency are two pillars that uphold the structure of any relationship. They act as the bedrock of trust, a cornerstone that binds two people together. The act of being honest means that you value the person and the bond you share, enough to tell them the truth, even when it's tough. It's about being real, being you, without any pretense or facade. Transparency, on the other hand, is about openness, about letting someone see through you, your actions, your feelings, and your thoughts. It's about letting your partner know who you truly are, warts and all. When you are transparent, you open yourself up to vulnerability, and in doing so, you allow your partner to do the same. This openness fosters an environment of mutual trust and respect. Trust, once broken, is hard to rebuild, so always be honest and transparent. Next, our 12th advice, practice forgiveness. In the journey of relationships, we all stumble and make mistakes. It's part of being human. But holding on to grudges, resentment, or anger only poisons the relationship over time. It's like carrying a heavy weight that gradually wears you down. The antidote? Forgiveness. It's not about forgetting what happened or condoning the mistake. It's about choosing to let go of the hurt and resentment, giving yourself and your partner the chance to learn, grow, and move forward with a clean slate. Forgiveness is a conscious decision, a commitment to release the feelings of resentment or vengeance toward a person who has harmed you. It's not easy, and it doesn't mean you have to forget the wrongs, but it does mean giving yourself the gift of peace, the chance to heal, and the opportunity to make your relationship stronger. Forgiveness is the first step towards healing and growth. On to our 13th advice. Celebrate each other's successes. When your partner achieves something, big or small, it's a win for both of you. It's not about competing against each other, but rather, it's about championing one another. You are a team, and every victory, every accomplishment, every milestone reached is a shared success. Being genuinely happy for your partner's achievements is a testament of love and support. It's about recognizing their efforts, their determination, and their hard work. It's about acknowledging their growth and rejoicing in their triumphs. It's about sharing their joy and making them feel cherished, and valued. Celebrating each other's successes also strengthens your bond. It fosters a positive environment where both of you can thrive and flourish. It encourages a culture of appreciation, respect, and mutual support. So, always remember to celebrate your partner's successes, for in a relationship, every individual's success is a collective victory. Our 14th advice: keep romance alive. In the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's easy for romance to take a backseat. But remember, it's the spark that ignited your relationship in the first place. It's the magic that made your heart flutter and your eyes light up. And it's that same spark that can keep your relationship vibrant and exciting, even years down the line. So, how do you keep the flame burning? It's all about thoughtful gestures and spontaneous acts of love. Surprise your partner with a homemade dinner, write them a heartfelt note, or plan an unexpected date. It doesn't have to be grand, it's the thought and effort that count. These little surprises can reignite the passion and remind your partner why they fell in love with you in the first place. Romance isn't just for the honeymoon phase. It should be a constant, a steady flame that warms your relationship, even in the coldest winters. Romance is the spice that keeps the relationship flavorful. Finally, our 15th advice: grow together. In any relationship, it's important to understand that individuals continue to grow and evolve. While you're part of a pair, you're also your own person with your own interests, aspirations, and personal evolution. The key here is to embrace these changes and commit to growing together as a couple. Growth doesn't necessarily mean changing who you are for the sake of the relationship. It's about maturing, learning, and adapting together. It's about supporting each other's individual growth, understanding that every new experience, every challenge, every success shapes you and your partner, and ultimately, your relationship. Growing together means becoming a stronger, more unified couple. It means exploring life together, navigating its ups and downs, and emerging stronger for it. It means evolving together, not apart, and continually finding new ways to love and appreciate each other. Growing together cements your bond and prepares you for life's journey ahead. And there we have it, 15 pieces of relationship advice to guide you on your journey of love. We've explored everything from the significance of open and honest communication to the art of active listening. We've delved into the importance of compromise, respecting boundaries, and maintaining independence, while also emphasizing the power of appreciation and support. Remember, a strong and fulfilling relationship is built on understanding, respect, and love. So, keep these advice close to your heart as you navigate the path of relationship.